Sorry, I was just exporting something. I'm doing this video in a studio. I'm in one of the studios. Yeah, I just finished season 2 of iZombie, and oh my gosh, if you guys haven't seen the show iZombie, this is an amazing show with a great perspective that's very different than the usual zombie movie or show. It's very different, and I've been a fan for a bit. Actually, I think since last year, and I almost like marathoned it. I was like watching it every day on Netflix, like I have been doing since September with season 2, and it's just oh my gosh. So yeah, season 2 finished, and I don't know if there's season 3. I heard there might be a season 3, but like there are some things that are not answered, and I'm just like because you guys, season 2 in the middle and near the end, it's like you guys are playing with my heartstrings. Stop it. This show, it was getting to a point where I was supposed to go work on homework in a studio, and instead I would be watching one episode. I only watch one episode, but then it just ties me into another episode. So it's like I have to watch the next episode. It's like, oh my gosh, I need to know. It's gonna drive me crazy if I don't know. It was that point where it's like I was losing time from homework, but not in a bad way because I can time manage again. So it's like it's not like a big deal. I was just like, oh my gosh, this show is so good that it makes you just like, you have to watch the next episode. Because it's like, you guys, it's like the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. I have to know because otherwise it's going to bother me. And it's just, so much happens in like the end of season 2. So much is happening. It's just, I'm in a state of shock. Of the last episode, I'm in a state of shock. I'm trying not to spoil it, but like, oh my goodness, like, you guys, I'm just like, Blaine, and I'm just like, and then I'm like, poor Ravi, and I'm just like, so much happens, and then there's like Major, and then Drake, oh my god, it just, oh my gosh, and Liv is in an awkward position, because I feel like she's in an awkward position, because I'm just like, what, it's just, I don't know, I don't talk about shows, but for this one I feel like I have to because I just finished the season and I'm just like, I need more, and my roommate told me go on Tumblr. iZombie was like going crazy on Tumblr, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna go back on Tumblr, which is a bad idea for me because then it's like 3 hours later. It's like, oh, what was I doing again? Yeah, it's not bad. I wasn't on Tumblr for too long. It's great knowing that there's other people I can talk to about the show. Like TJ's been watching it. I've been watching it. I have a cosplay for Liv I'm working on. I just need to get a good wig because the colors are all off on eBay, and I can't find a good one around here that like matches the kind of like the color I'm going for. But I'm just like, oh my gosh, so much happened. My brain's like still trying to wrap around everything that's happened because it's like you guys, the writers, you guys are playing with my emotions. Seriously, it's like I have to keep watching. You guys, I gotta say, points to the writers, the directors, the whole crew, everybody. Because you know what? You guys are really making a show that's like you have to keep watching the next episode. You have to keep continuing. You guys, the way that the show began is nothing like I think it would be now. Because so much was added in, but it works. It really works. Because it all makes sense. And it's like the way you guys constructed this show is amazing. Because there's so many parts. And I'm just wondering, I wish I could go to a Comic-Con and just like ask if anyone from iZombie was there. I just would ask, did you guys construct all of this before you designed the show, before you created the show, or was this happening as the show was going on? Like, that's the part I don't always know about shows. Is that was everything created ahead of time before it was like all what's the word? What was everything created before the actors did everything and like did all the lines and all the episodes were done, or was the show also like added on while shooting. Like, that's the part I'm just wondering. It's like, was it all done beforehand, or was it added on? Because some of the story ideas are incredible. Like, those are really smart. Because I'm just like, we're seeing different side of Blaine that we've never seen before. The character progression is like really good. Like everybody, I mean, Major's like in a different position where now he's having realizations, kind of. I think he's like learning what it's like to be kind of like live in a different way. But you also see him in a different version. And him, it's like when you see him at a real low. By real low, I mean like we're talking second to last episode or third. And then we're seeing Ravi in like a tough position. It's just so much, and it's just, and plus you're seeing like different characters are taking on like different roles, kind of. It's like, my gosh, I'm not critiquing this. I'm just like really amazed how well this show is put together. It's just, oh my gosh. Like right now, I haven't been watching any live action shows aside from iZombie like every day this week and last week. That, and I think I've been just what, and it's mainly iZombie I've been watching, and then some anime because I'm trying to catch up. Because Black Friday's coming up, and I need to get my cosplay materials for a convention coming up, and then the winter cosplays. So it's like I need to finish animes just so I can get the fabrics I need, so I can decide which characters to go as. That's my plan. And it is 4:49 a.m. What am I doing awake still? I was working on an animatic. And this is one actually I can't even finish because I'm using After Effects, and that's my first mistake. But my trial on Adobe Premiere isn't working because it's like I'm trying to think if I should buy the program. I might. I just don't want to do it today. Let's see this. Okay. At the same time, I'm uploading a video right now. I'm not too sure if I already posted it, but yeah, the show is just amazing. It makes me want to go buy merch, even though I don't know if there's any merch out there. Although I do have an iZombie button. I did go on my Tumblr, and I was like adding on to like iZombie. I don't know how many people know about because I don't have a TV, so I also don't know like the fan bases. But I'm just like, there has to be a season 3. Please, there's a lot of unanswered questions. So much is happening. I don't know if it's a rumor. I'm not too sure. I heard from TJ. I'm not too sure how he knew, but like, please be a season 3. There's just this. It's like everything I thought was happening. I knew was like the story was getting bigger and bigger, but now the story's just like getting too big. In a good way. It's just we're seeing it's like the story's expanding to like a different way, and it's just like what? My brain was just shocked. And even when like near the end, when I heard one of the episodes in the end, Ravi got hit in the face, and all my roommate looked at me, and I was just like, oh, because I was just reacting because I think I'm becoming so attached to the characters. It's just like. It's scary. It's like if you don't know someone's gonna hit you when you're not ready. It's just like, oh my god. It's very startling. And I feel like he shows some bravery. I'm wondering if next season is Ravi gonna, after like the last episode, is Ravi gonna try getting stronger, like toughening up a bit? Even though I do like his character, I do think he is a great character. But is he, in reaction to the last episode situation he's in, like the one last scenes, I don't know how he's gonna react to that because it just, I don't know. I'm wondering what's he gonna do because it's like he was in a tough position that is tough for anyone. And you always can see that, and like when he's in the car and he's struggling to figure out what to do, it's just like that is tough. That's tough for anyone. But like obviously, it's like in many ways what the characters go through are very, very relatable to what people go through. So it's like you don't have to be a zombie to feel like what other people feel. It's just I'm just wondering in reaction to that, is he gonna like toughen up or something? I mean, I feel like he's already a tough character. He's already like he's already in a place where the police could like just, I mean, you're doing something like in hiding. Like you're trying to you're trying to help out zombies, and that's like no one knows. So it's just I'm just wondering what's gonna happen. I wonder what his character's gonna do next season. I'm wondering um, who is going to be in control of Seattle next season. Not saying that someone, like, I'm not saying that people aren't in control. I just feel like, I'm trying to think. Donnie, he's still, I feel like he's still around because he's kind of useful still. I feel like there's something useful about him. Blaine, on the other hand, I'm not too sure. Um, I'm just not sure who's in control of Seattle right now. So I'm just like, this is a very odd situation. There's a lot of unanswered things, like a lot of feelings I'm going through right now. I'm just like trying to put together everything that's been happening. Mr. Boss is like, he's got a lot going on, but he's also like very calm man, which kind of it concerns me how calm he is. But then again, it also makes me nervous because he has a lot of operations going on. He has a lot of men like in his group coming after people, and it's just he's a very calm person, and it's almost like he's a happy person. I'm not too sure if he's happy or just really calm, but it's kind of concerning in a good way. I mean, he's kind of the boss. He's kind of like one of those bosses you wouldn't expect. Like you wouldn't really expect the nice, good guy to be the guy calling the shots and killing, having people kill people for it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a show. This is all a show. Don't worry. Mr. Boss is, I guess he's like a gang leader. He's like person who has, there's like drug dealings, and there's crime, and there's groups, and Mr. Boss is head of one of the biggest groups in Seattle. It's a show. So yes, he has his guys come after certain people. It's just a thing. But he's a very like happy kind of calm person, and I'm just like it's just concerning. It just makes him even more. You don't know what to expect from him. It's that kind of person. So the show is so good. The characters, you guys did a great job. Oh my gosh. I almost want to do another review on the show because it's just so much. The show is so complex. I have no clue how you guys put this together, how it was all thought out. Like, it just blows my mind. But like, I think even with the last episode, I mean, great job. Like, I like how it was like the feeling that you're in a video game kind of. But then there's almost like some jump scares. I feel like the show has some jump scares in a way because there's a lot of things you don't expect to happen, but they do happen, or you didn't plan on it happening. I think in the beginning I got so stuck on, oh yeah, she's like Liv's taking on different characters. And I love that. That's like so different. But then slowly there's like more drama and more crimes are added in. It's like little pieces and they're all coming together of a puzzle. And it's just in the end, it's like the puzzle just blows up because it's just like it's even bigger than you thought. So it's my brain's just like, oh my gosh. First of all, I'm sleep deprived. Second of all, I've been working on homework and trying to get sleep. And watching shows. Mainly this show, and then some anime, just because I'm trying to get shows done. So, I'm currently watching this show, and Bonjour, Patisserie, Sweet Love. I don't speak French. I tried learning French once, and it was a terrible mistake. I'm more Italian, Spanish, and some Japanese, Chinese. That's all I can do. But yeah, the show, like, the anime I'm watching, it's just really cute. I just need something to cheer me up, kind of, after like earned finals mode, and I just need something to cheer me up. Yeah, so there's that, and then I'm just watching another show, and then just trying to get shows done that are like 12 episodes, because those are faster to get done. Some of the ones that I'm doing cosplays for are past 20 episodes, or 12 episodes, so I'm just like, I'm trying. But yeah, I definitely want to cosplay Liv this year because I feel like that'd be so much fun. Just like, I don't know, just wearing my lab coat. I have a lab coat. I don't need it, but I have one. And her outfits, like she has outfits that it's like casual clothing, so it's like easy to cosplay too, which I do love that. For the lighter skin, I have gray body paint that when I put it on, people just say, "Oh, you look like you're really pale." It's like okay, or I can just get like really really light foundation, something like that. Because when you're that kind of like when you're one of those zombies, it's more like you're paler. But I also really like the take on zombies. It's like that's really cool because normally it's like you expect like show the Romero zombie, you expect that, but the zombies look like really good. It's like they don't look ugly; they look really good. So it's like wow, it's like you guys got good-looking zombies. Not saying that other zombies aren't good-looking. I mean, it's like you got the white hair going, or the white hair streak, got the paleness, and then there's another one I'm forgetting. The hot sauce. That's another one. But then when they go into full zombie mode, it's like they're scary. It's like I wouldn't want to like piss off one of them. But they're not like like the Romero kind of scary. It's like don't go near me. I'm really scared. When I saw Drake's character, I got scared. I texted TJ and I'm like, Drake is so scary right now because there's something happens in one of the last episodes of the season, and Drake looks so scary. I just didn't like looking at him. If I was on set, I could not look at him in the eyes. I'm not saying that you're really scary. I'm just saying it was like a level of scary that I didn't expect. Plus, I don't. It's like you question. You question a lot of what happens in the show. Like, what happened to Drake? What was given? I know exactly kind of like what happened, but I don't know the react. Like, what made him react to get like that? Like, it's like he could have been. It's so hard not to do spoilers. It's like if I knew the chemicals that were given to him, I would have. It's like I don't know. It's just chemicals scare me. Let's just say like that. Chemicals scare me. Science experiments gone wrong scare me. If it was like a real thing, but it's like the show does it in a way that this actually could happen. Like I can imagine this. Companies are so corrupt nowadays. And it's just so much goes on under the radar, or things are censored. It's like if this happened, I wouldn't. Yes, I would be very surprised and scared out of my mind. But it's like we wouldn't really know. The show makes it so realistic where this almost could happen, or maybe it has happened. We wouldn't even know. It's like we think we have like I think it's like we think we know what's going on in the show, but then it's like we really don't know what's going on in the show. So it's just like wow. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. It's just I really like this show a lot. So I just when you love a show, it's like you need to talk about it. And if anyone out there is having the same feelings I'm having right now, I am with you right now. I'm with you. It's just a very awkward situation. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's like a really tough one. Yeah. Yeah. If you guys love iZombie, have seen it, know about it. It's a great show. I wonder if there's a comic based on it now, actually, because the intro is like a comic book thing, and I love that it makes Liv Moore is the main character. She's not a superhero, but in a way, it's almost like she is because I like how she's like a strong female character. There's not a lot out there. I mean, yes, there are superhero wise, but there's not like a lot of like strong womanly like role models to look up to. Like I don't know. She's like a character. It's like almost like look up to, like to root for. I like that. You know, it's just like I like her character. I like that she makes women feel like they're. To me, she makes me feel like I'm stronger. Just like seeing her struggles, seeing what she goes through. and even like helping out in the morgue and like crimes. It's just wow. It's just like I want to be her almost, but I don't want to be a zombie because that'd be a struggle. That'd be a struggle beyond struggle. I just I just think she's a really cool character, and she's the kind of character I would want to cosplay. You know, like a crime fighting female, like yeah, that's really cool. Especially one that's like, you know, it's like she's also a zombie, so it's like she can't die, and I like that because in the real world, people can get hurt all the time. So it's like, wow, I love her strong female character. I mean, the other characters are like really great too. Like I like them. It's just there's not a lot of female characters out there. Not that I can really recall. I mean, aside from like Daenerys Targaryen, Arya Stark, I'm thinking Game of Thrones, but I'm trying to think of other shows I've been watching. There's not too many I can think about that I've been watching actually, like right off the top of my mind. No, I'd have to go back on Netflix. Yeah. I mean, maybe. Can't forget your name. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking Penny Dreadful, the main lady. Why am I forgetting? This is bad. Let me just Google because I'm already logged out. Let's see. iZombie, whatever it is. I don't even know anymore. Okay, here we go. I am talking about Vanessa Ives. Yes, very strong female character. It's another good thing. I'm trying to think. In some ways, in American Horror Story, Jessica Lange, another strong female character. Because I'm also watching American Horror Story. I was in October. I'm still not done with it. I'm still on Freak Show. I'm watching them in order. Let's see. And I'm also watching. Sorry guys, it's like 5 a.m. in the studio. I hear noise and I jump. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you guys go. I might do a part 2 of this. I might not. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys enjoyed my rambling of show I really like. It's a very special show. It's really warm in here. Sorry. Yeah. So guys, I hope you guys really like the show. Favorite of mine. Tell me in the comments below if you've seen the show, you know anything about the show, you want to hear more about what I think about the season 1 and season 2 in relation to each other, or just what do you guys, if you guys want to know what I think out of like a animation student dash film student's eyes. I don't know. Or if you guys just want to hear me talk about it more. Or if you want to know other shows I'm watching and what I think about them, and maybe if I want me to critique them. My critiques don't matter, my opinions don't matter. It's just like if you guys just want to hear my perspective. There's a lot of shows I like that I don't have much bad things to say. So yeah, if you want that, then like this video if you like iZombie, if you are feeling the same way I'm feeling after season 2. And just if you like this video in general, and subscribe because I have my 2 DIYs coming up. I have a food related DIY for Thanksgiving, and I have my Black Friday hauls, and a possible New York haul, because I'm going to New York soon, and yes, so if you guys watch my Twitter, because I might be in New York, I actually am going to New York, so there's no might be there, I'm going to New York, but I might post on Twitter, so keep in the know. Yeah, I hope you guys like this, and I will see you guys here.